You guys need to grow up. This is the worst episode of the podcast.
This is so bad. This is so fucking bad.
All right. Question 7. Listen up, guys. Question 7. Blaise, Jonah, welcome to the pod. Question number 1. The infamous, infomercial famous Mike Lindell announced late last year that he would be running for Minnesota governor with the support of Donald Trump. Before Lindell had his sights set on a gubernatorial office, he was famously hawking a polyfoam product at what company? So, while Jonah and Blaise think about that, welcome everybody to the latest episode of the Evil Trivia Podcast. I'm Graham. I'm joined by Jonah and Blaise. And as always, we have 8 questions as a part of the hidden theme round. These 8 answers all have something in common. So while Jonah and Blaise are thinking about what the answers could be, they're going to be playing the game within the game, trying to guess what the hidden theme is. It's often just a word within each answer. Each question is worth 1 made-up point, and the hidden theme is worth 2 made-up points. And if you want to play along with these made-up points, follow us on Patreon at patreon.com/eviltrivia. And if you want to play these questions in person and other rounds, head on over to Radagast Hall or St. Dymphna's in the East Village and Williamsburg. I think I got that backwards, but you'll figure it out. On Tuesdays at 7:30 for these questions and many others. Jonah, Blaise, welcome. Sunday evening, Sunday night probably is more accurate to say. Jonah, you're the newest member of the people we have held at gunpoint to be on the Evil Trivia Podcast. How does it feel?
It feels great, Graham. I mean, thank you for holding me hostage here. I really appreciate it. First time, long time, et cetera, et cetera. Happy to be stepping in and excited to be hanging out with both of you.
I feel like we should address the elephant in the room behind one of your shoulders as a sign. Can you say what that sign says? Yeah,
Trevor's not here, and I got some insider information from Shams Charania that he's actually out for a couple games with the hentai virus. So get well soon, Trevor. We're all rooting for you.
Now, I noticed, Jonah, that is different from the kind of current mainstream virus that kind of impacted those people on the cruise ship. So maybe it'd be helpful for the listeners if you just explain what the hentai virus was, because I think that's different. Maybe that's just like a local issue for Trevor, but that's not what.
No, it's the cruise ship.
I'm not familiar with it. Okay. Okay. All right.
No. It's
okay.
No, he was on the ship, man.
If there is a disease that Trevor is afflicted with on a regular basis, it would be called that. Exactly that. Just knowing him as well as I do.
It's got the normal virus stuff, but like there's a lot of tentacles involved.
This is an awesome start. We're in minute 4 of the podcast.
I'm going to read the first question again. The infamous, infomercial famous Mike Lindell announced late last year that he would be running for Minnesota governor with the support of Donald Trump. Before Lindell had his sights set on a gubernatorial office, he was famously hawking a polyfoam product at what company for number 1? Either of you any idea?
Jonah, I know you're the new person, and I feel like you probably know this, so I'll let you get your points on the board.
No, look, I mean, you're a big fan of Mike Lindell, so please, after you.
I'm only a fan of his politics. I'm not a fan of his pillows.
I see.
So the name of the company here is, I believe, My Pillow, all one word.
Whose pillow?
The stylization. My Pillow. Your pillow, our pillow, my pillow. Yeah.
Blaise's pillow. Blaise's favorite pillow company.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Indeed.
You guys seem pretty confident, so we can move right along to number 2. Number 2 of the hidden theme round. What Ian Fleming novel, later turned into a film, centers on his regular protagonists dealing with the aftermath of being brainwashed and then going to assassinate the title villain, who is nicknamed for his unique Colt 45? Question number 2 again. What Ian Fleming novel, later turned into a film, centers on his regular protagonists dealing with the aftermath of being brainwashed and then going to assassinate the title villain, who is nicknamed for his unique Colt 45. Number 2.
So I believe Ian Fleming is the author of the James Bond, I guess, works, and that character, which obviously has been adapted to many a film. However, the name of this exact movie is escaping me. I feel like we might be able to get there if we get other questions and the theme, but Jonah, let me know if you have any clue. This feels like a 1960s, 70s era
Absolutely.
Bond film, which is not my bailiwick necessarily. I've only ever seen the Craig
what?
and one. Okay.
I was wondering if we were going to pause there on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's not my.
Can we get a definition on bailiwick?
Yeah, let me just.
Is that what they
Blaise,
use at the Kentucky Derby to make the
right
horses
now?
go faster?
So it's funny that because Trevor's not here, I had to assume the mantle of being the one trapped in the trivia closet who can't escape until we get the hidden theme. So very nice of him to let me into his abode while he was dealing with the hentai virus. But yeah, so that's where I am currently located. Not to dox myself any further, but I'll stop there. Yeah.
Bailiwick.
Yeah,
let's go back to this.
Mm-hmm.
Expand.
Is it a cocktail?
No, I guess I could have been more of a simple man. I just said area of expertise. I forgot who I'm. Got to know my audience with these. But
Jonah, do you have any idea what this one is?
No, but Blaise, it feels like you're 100% on it. It's one of those like earlier Bond films, and it's like Dr. Blank. Feels like in that range. It has that mouthfeel to it. Sure.
If I'm thinking of movies from that area that like could fit the theme, I feel like Goldfinger might be a decent shout. I don't know if that was because of some weird like prosthetic or if that was what he called his gun, but other movies from that area, like Dr. No was the name of a character, Octopussy was the name of a character, so I feel like maybe that's the one, but let's get back to it.
Yeah. Speaking of hentai virus.
Speaking of hentai virus, hey, it all comes full circle. We can just stop the podcast right here.
This is our first X-rated Evil Trivia podcast episode.
Wait, why?
It's no longer a family show when Jonah comes in guns blazing with hentai virus.
Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Sounds like question 3. Yeah.
Question number 3. Specially equipped cars taking stitched VR imagery have been driving around since 2007 for what specific Google technology? Question number 3 again. Specially equipped cars taking stitched VR imagery have been driving around since 2007 for what specific Google technology for number 3?
Jonah, you seem ready to go. So
yeah, I'm big on surveillance.
Yeah.
I was ready to scream out Waymo, and then you said 2007, and I was like, wow, it's taking them that long? That's crazy. Blaise, I feel
how about way more of this riffing?
Can we mute
anyway, Jonah, sorry, what was that?
I feel like we're not looking for Google Maps. I feel like we're looking for Google Street View. What do we think, Blaise?
So it's funny you say that because I was thinking Google Maps, but you seem more confident than me. So we could do Street View, or we could do some next layer within Maps. So it could be like 3D View or Street View or something like that. I like Street View. That you seem more confident. So happy to do that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think we should. Our very handsome host said what specific Google technology. Maps feels more general.
Sure. Depends on what kind of map you're looking at, I guess. But yeah.
The Street View version.
This is a very philosophical question.
Okay. What is a map, by the way? Yes, when we're on philosophy.
Question number 4.
Oh boy.
Question number 4. Although similar tools have been in use by various militaries since the 1850s, the company Victorinox popularized what standard issue apparatus? Question number 4 again. Although similar tools have been in use by various militaries since the 1850s, the company Victorinox popularized what standard issue apparatus? For question number 4. Ooh.
Sounds like we're ready for question 5.
Well,
yeah.
I got a guess. I got a guess.
Okay. All right. Guess is better than what I got.
And we're working in pencils here. We're not working in pen.
Okay. Yeah.
It's something similar for like almost 200 years, but there's an official military grade apparatus. Feels to me like a Swiss Army knife. Because obviously, like a multi-tool, they're doing all sorts of stuff out there. It's not just the army. When the army day is done, they need to do all sorts of stuff.
When the army day is done,
what do they do at the end? What do they do at the end of the day in the army?
You know, they like cut small things, or perhaps use the weird curvy one. Oh, and then they like file their nails.
Corkscrew.
Sure. Yeah, they pop a bottle. Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's a good as any reason to celebrate being in the army for a day.
Holy crap.
Living another day.
Another day of being done with army. So that was 4, Graham?
I like Swiss Army knife as a guess. That, again, you have a level of confidence where I feel like it's a good like placeholder until we have a better view of the theme, and then we can always come back to it. But I see... You know what? We're off to a better start than Trevor and I historically get off to. So you're clearly doing your part on these.
Trevor and Blaise usually start with 0 for 4 on the first one, then have to fill it in reverse.
Yeah, we usually get the theme after like question 10 historically.
Who knows? You guys might be 0 for 4 right now. Who's
we
to
could
say?
Be.
Who's to say?
We could be in theory. Yeah.
Question number 5. Question 5. Ben Franklin on one side, a printing press on the other. These are the two sides of what award given by Columbia University, the most prestigious of which is given to organizations, not individuals. Number 5 again, Ben Franklin on one side, a printing press on the other. These are the two sides of what award given by Columbia University, the most prestigious of which is given to organizations, not individuals. For question number 5. Jonah, you look like you know this one, so you want to jump in here?
Complimentary, not. Yeah.
I will pass, Alex. Thank you.
I have to quibble with the fact that you asked 2 people who went to NYU a question about Columbia University. That feels like you didn't know your audience properly. But I also don't really have a great guess on this one, so we can just be efficient with time here.
Actually, can we not? Because I've been waiting for a question that we had no idea about to start a conversation, because I finally saw the drama today.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do it. It's going to be a 2-hour episode. Let's do it.
If that were me, I wouldn't have done any of that stuff. I would have avoided the whole situation.
Yet.
You haven't?
Neither have I. I have not seen that movie.
But Jonah, why don't you explain what you mean to us without spoiling the plot?
Well, that's pretty hard. First
I know
of all,
the premise of what the drama is. Blaise, you?
Yes, more or less. Yeah, I've seen trailers.
Do you know Zendaya's?
Yeah, what the one thing is that she
Zendaya.
No,
I always get that wrong.
The latter, I think. But yeah, I know it's like a thing. Like she confesses to a thing, but I don't know what the thing is.
And do you know what the thing is, Graham?
I know what the thing is.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
damn, dude. I'm sorry
Jonah,
for you, honestly.
Jonah, you're saying you have never thought that before?
No, that would simply not be me. And then on top of that, honestly, everybody around her not helping the situation. They're all making it worse. And for those people that are watching at home who have seen the drama, the husband is having a perfectly normal reaction to the titular drama. Mm-hmm. And everybody else is kind of going insane. Now, he doesn't cover himself in glory either, but whom amongst us are perfect? Because I'm certainly not. But now, to go back to my original point, if that were me, it wouldn't have been me.
This is giving me an idea for a movie podcast we should start, where only one of us has seen the movie every week, and we talk about it without spoiling it.
Yeah, one person has seen the whole movie. One person has only seen trailers and read a review on New York Times or something.
Yeah,
one
but
person
you're
is
still
going
not allowed
in
to
blind.
spoil.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah.
They're calling it the worst podcast of all time.
Hey!
I can think
that is
of
this
worse.
podcast.
Yeah, beat me to it. Yeah. That was good vamping. Normally when I'm kind of trying to think through theme ideas, I ask Trevor to vamp, and he, just kind of rambles on about something a lot more
Rubber.
boring that doesn't get Graham to bite. So this is yeah, exactly like rubber. Yeah.
Was it a useful aside? Do you have a guess on the theme?
No.
Okay. Question number 6. This is good. This is going to be a tough one. All right. Question number 6.
Okay. Great.
I'm reading the way this question starts, and it's hard not to laugh. A certain geohistorical hypothesis is associated with the cryogenian period where no photosynthetic life could survive. What is the 2-word popular term for this hypothetical description of the planet? I'll read it again. Slower. A certain geohistorical hypothesis is associated with the cryogenian period where no photosynthetic life could survive. What is the 2-word popular term for this hypothetical description of the planet for number 6? This is a tough one. This is a hard one.
Seeing as we probably don't have a guess to this, I would like to give my thoughts on the movie I most recently saw, which please. Was what movie did I recently see?
You didn't have one lined up before you started. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. This is. Oh, is any of this going to be usable? I hope not. Okay.
Yeah, no, I hope not. I hope not either.
Okay.
I can't wait to explain what hentai is.
I'm trying to figure out how we can attack this question, Jonah, but...
so here's what I'm thinking, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's a murky time. It's a long ago time. No dinosaurs, right? Everything needs to live in water. It's like the Cambrian explosion. That's the vibe we're going for. But what we're going for is do you say 2 words? 2-word popular term.
2-word. I'm realizing there's something I meant to put in this question, like a hint I meant to put in this question, hint tag that I didn't.
Don't need it.
Too late now, obviously.
I would beg to differ, Jonah.
I am realizing after rereading it, I meant to put something in the question that is very much not there. But I already read the question, so you guys are on your own.
Oh, Chinatown. That was the movie. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, we talked about Chinatown.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, good movie.
Good movie. Yeah.
Although they totally ripped off Rango.
Yeah, that was my first thought after I finished watching it. Yeah. All right.
Is there a lizard in Chinatown?
Rango's not.
Think less literally. Come on.
He's
Johnny Depp.
Is he a lizard? No, he's like a gecko, right?
Yeah,
dude, that's a lizard.
I feel like lizard is the family.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, put in the comments if you have the answer to that question or any of the questions that we don't. Yeah.
Charlotte, put in the comments.
Yeah. Okay. I don't.
It's like life, swamp life.
What's
all right,
that?
We can go to the next question. It's all right.
There's a bumper sticker, Salt Life. You guys know the Salt Life bumper sticker? Jonah has never been around cars in his life. Blaise?
I don't know. Salt Life, I don't really. That doesn't
I'll cut it out. Okay, question number 7. I have final edit, so I can just any of my jokes that bomb, I can just cut out.
That's a lot of power.
Or jokes or references that bomb, I can just completely cut out.
Yeah, most of these episodes are actually 4 hours of Graham workshopping jokes, and he cuts out like
stand-up
75% of it. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, are you inside the closet or?
Sorry,
Blaise? You're inside the closet? Okay, got it.
The basement, yeah.
That's a spacious closet.
The trivia basement. That's what the canonical trivia. The trivia basement. These are closets behind me, but I'm not in those closets.
Oh.
Trevor is trapped in there. But anyway,
Trevor is got it.
Because he's quarantining?
Yeah. He has an N95 mask on.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to stop the tentacles.
Question 7. What dessert? Question 7. What dessert is a type of sponge cake you guys need to grow up. This is the worst episode of the podcast.
This is so bad. This is so fucking bad.
All right. Question 7. Listen up, guys. Question 7.
Oh, man.
What dessert is a type of sponge cake that relies... I don't know why I can't get through the sponge cake.
You're the one who's laughing first.
I know. I can't get through it. Okay. Everybody be cool. What dessert is a type of sponge cake that relies on the air in whipped egg whites for leavening, resulting in a cloud-like texture? Number 7 again. What dessert is a type of sponge cake that relies on the air in whipped egg whites for leavening, resulting in a cloud-like texture? For question number 7. Do you guys know your desserts?
Well, when I think egg whites and whipped, I think like a meringue situation. That's going to be a tough one to loop into a hidden theme. Anything French like that, right? Like,
yeah, man, I don't, desserts aren't really my bailiwick, so I'm not going to be helpful with this question either. But I would agree that it's probably not going to be meringue, because that is obviously just like a tough word to construct a theme out of. So
I agree.
I think that's good. That's good into it. Thank you, Graham. But this could be like, I don't know, it was like a custard, a sponge cake. Is that?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just going to like name desserts that I think are sponge cakes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Again, that's also, which is the theme of this podcast, not great podcasting, but I could just go on listing
Blaise,
desserts. Yeah.
Do you think ladyfingers are a sponge cake, or are they a cookie?
In order for me to answer that question, I have to know what ladyfingers are. So I'm just going to...
Dead ass?
This is a family podcast.
Yeah.
You guys don't know tiramisu?
Yeah, tiramisu. It's
tiramisu. I know. Yeah.
Well, it's the thing that look like fingers in there.
I mean, in Blaise's defense, you can't really see what they look like when they're in tiramisu.
Yeah, you can. Cross section.
What?
Yeah, but not quite in the way that they're baked.
They are like a layer deep. I get it.
All right, we're going to do question number 8, then we'll go back and we'll go over the vast majority of the questions you guys need some more time on. Question number 8.
Okay. Yeah.
What was the nickname of the internet celebrity who lived from 2012 to 2019, had the full name Tartar Sauce, and got her appearance from a combination of dwarfism and an underbite? Question number 8 again. What was the nickname of the internet celebrity who lived from 2012 to 2019, had the full name Tartar Sauce, and got her appearance from a combination of dwarfism and an underbite? For number 8. Jonah, you're on the internet a lot. What do you think?
Yeah, you're the one who's more chronically online, so I feel like you gotta. This is yours. This is all yours, Jonah.
I mean, it's got to be an animal, right?
You asking me?
That's a good.
No, I'm asking Blaise.
We're
conferring.
That's a pretty good. You know what? It's good. The question does not specify that it's a person or like an animal. So that's a good. I don't know.
And I'm
do
cool
you know
with you
any...
naming your kid whatever, but if you name a human child tartar sauce, it's a little rough.
Oh man, yeah, that's a good point. So, all right, what are famous animals from the internet from that era, Jonah?
Good question, Blaise. Over to you, Jonah.
Pass.
I'm trying to mediate a little bit.
I know.
Oh man,
Harambe was dead already at that point. Plus, he lived way longer. I'm pretty sure
he lived way too long.
Harambe died in the middle of this period. So,
yeah, he died in like 2016 or something.
I totally wasted my vote on him. I will admit it now.
Oh, what party
was Harambe running in?
Yeah. Famously, you get to write in your candidate and what party they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parentheses. You don't have to add the party. Parentheses. Okay. You guys can't think of this internet celebrity.
It's a dog. I feel like it's a tiny white dog. Full name tartar sauce. What's a nickname for that?
Okay, we're gonna do a little recap, and then we're gonna go back through. We're gonna count how many you got right and wrong, and then we'll count up your score, and then I'll give you some hints for the ones you might have missed to see if you can get the theme that way. Number one. Can I just
say really quickly? Actually, this started. Please. I was so confident we were gonna 8 for 8 when the first one was My Pillow. I was like, yeah, I know that one. These are gonna be easy as pie, and then they got progressively harder. To the last one is like. The last one's like, I don't know, like what's the ratio of the circumference to the diameter? It's like nobody fucking knows.
Okay, good. Nice. Good save there. Question number 1 was the Mike Lindell question. Your guess is My Pillow. Number 2 was the Ian Fleming novel, whose title references a villain who is nicknamed for his unique Colt 45. Question number 3 is that VR imagery car thing, and your guess is Google Street View or Google Maps. We'll need you to decide on one. Question number 4 is that Victorinox item, and your guess is Swiss Army knife. Number 5 is that award, prestigious award with a printing press on one side. You do not have a guess. How much is the answer? Number 6 is that geohistorical hypothesis question that I totally left out, a very useful hint, but we're going to skip over that. Number 7 is that dessert with a cloud-like texture. And number 8 is that internet celebrity, dwarfism and an underbite there. Yeah, thoughts. You got one of you want to take it away?
I feel good about the first 4.
What was our guess for the first? What was the second one? What was our second guess?
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. Okay.
I feel good about pillow and finger together.
Okay.
Google Street View or Google Maps. I feel like if we can manage to deduce the theme, that'll be obvious.
Yeah.
Swiss Army knife has 3 words that all kind of.
Any one of those could be the root word for the theme. Definitely.
That being said, if we are putting ourselves in the very brand spanking shiny pair of Graham Litton's shoes, and he's writing a question, and we're thinking hidden theme. If it's knife, there's like 10 different types of knives you could choose. Name 3 things about Switzerland.
I can't. Yeah. I feel like types of knives was not to be like meta about this. I'm pretty sure types of knives was already a theme, and I know Graham would not repeat content for for personal gain like that. So it's probably army is the root word there, if I were to guess.
Not That's Swiss?
Good. Or Swiss, yeah, or Swiss. We've cut it down at least, but yeah.
Man, what the heck is pillow about?
Again, knowing Graham,
that's a good place to start.
Yeah. Okay. Pillow. Okay. So because of the sort of ubiquity with a lot of these words, I do feel like the theme is more so like all these words can be followed by a similar word or preceded by a similar word. So that's where my mind is going. And that's often, when we're in a situation like this where we are maybe getting 50%, we try to, figure out how we can maybe salvage a point or two with the theme. So pillow, gold or finger, again, assuming that that's right, that could be a misnomer. Jonah has a question. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Jonah.
I want to throw this out for you, Blaise.
Mm-hmm.
Fight. Pillow fight. Swiss Army knife fight.
Knife fight, definitely. Yeah.
Street fight for Google Street View.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell Goldfinger is.
I think that means that Goldfinger is probably wrong.
Right.
Yeah. Which, again, I'm not wedded to that one, but that could be. Yeah. So what are other types of fights? A food fight? That could be the sponge cake question.
Yeah. Angel food.
I'll trust you. Again, I don't know desserts, not my bailiwick, but I feel like angel food could be a good one.
Well,
I think I have to put bailiwick in the title at this point.
Okay. Sure. Do we do that?
What's your bailiwick?
What's your bailiwick?
What do you mean? Do we title the episode?
That was just like episode. I don't know. You have final edit, as you said.
We record this. I've never put it out.
It's like, Evil Trivia episode X,
Graham, can I request that the thumbnail has my background here, but you've blurred out hentai virus, so it's like Trevor has what?
Oh, John, I gotta bring you onto the team.
Yeah. Okay. Other types of fight.
Gun. Just like knife fight, street fight, gun fight, firefight.
Firefight.
Is this good podcasting?
This is great podcasting.
This is great podcasting.
So you guys have confident guesses for one, My Pillow. Mm-hmm. Still don't have a good guess for the Ian Fleming novel. Mm-hmm. Number 3, Google Street View. Number 4, Swiss Army Knife. Don't have a confident guess for that award.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have a confident guess for that geohistorical hypothesis. Sorry, guys.
So
number 7, you've now said angel food cake. Number 8, don't have a guess. And your hidden theme guess is?
Types of fights.
Okay. So I will give you guys another couple minutes to try to get through this.
Okay. Name a publishing award or a writing award. Newbery, Pulitzer,
Peabody. Peabody is more like media as a whole, so probably not Peabody. That's also
looking
not
for
Columbia.
the full name of the award. What is it like?
Speak on that.
It wouldn't just be Academy; it'd be Academy Award. It wouldn't just be. I guess you would say Oscar, but it wouldn't just be Emmy Award. Maybe is a big thing, but this word is often with the name of the award. All right, I'm gonna pull the rug out from under you guys.
It's prize. It's prize. Prize fight.
Okay.
Do you have a guess?
Pulitzer Prize.
Okay. I'm gonna stop you there.
Yep.
And I will say that you guys have a total possible 8 points for the questions. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 points. You got the correct theme, so you got 7 out of 10 points correct.
Nice job.
You missed number 2, number 6, number 8. You missed the Ian Fleming novel. You missed the geohistorical hypothesis, and you missed the internet celebrity. I'm gonna give you hints for those in order. See if you can get them. For number 2, you guys, I think, know what is a Colt 45.
A gun.
Revolver. Yeah.
I actually don't know if it's a revolver or not. But it's a gun. So gun is in the title. I reference the fact that it's unique because it's not just a regular gun, it's like a something gun. And this villain is nicknamed for that gun.
Mm.
And it's a material the gun is made out of that is often referenced in a lot of James Bond things. Maybe you just haven't heard of this.
Gold gun.
Maybe I went down the wrong
Jonah?
path with the thinking.
Jonah,
I just said
sorta
2
just
words.
said it. Sort of just said it, but can you put that together into a James Bond title?
What was the word he said? Sorry.
I said gold gun, and then Graham said yeah, and I said what?
Well, no, Golden Eye is not. That's not a brainwashing.
It's not Golden Eye.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to give you guys this one because I think maybe you just haven't heard of it. The name of the novel and then film is The Man with the Golden Gun.
I've literally never heard of that.
But You've heard of the drama? Come on, be consistent.
Well, one of them has Zendaya in it.
Yeah, the other one is the drama. Number 6.
Yeah.
Number 6. The thing that I meant to put in this question and then I realized I didn't put it in as a word. Cryogenian sort of helps you with it. It has to do with the entire planet turned into ice. And the second
Ice
word
Age?
of it is Earth. So it's blank Earth. And the blank is your fight word. This is a tough one. I need to make this easier for the bar. This is good. This is good, like test case for the bar.
Ice
It is
Earth.
Snowball. It's Snowball Earth. Snowball Earth is the So that was like a hypothesis that the entire Earth turned into a snowball.
That as a point for us.
It's different. Yeah, whatever you want. It's different from the Ice Age because, as I'm sure you know, Ice Age was glaciers and stuff, but there was still like mammal life alive on the planet. The only life that was alive on Snowball Earth, according to the hypothesis, is like life around like deep sea vents, like volcanic vents in the ocean, like plankton sort of life. I guess not plankton because plankton survives the photosynthesis. So stuff like that, though. Excuse me. Number 8. The internet celebrity, it is an animal. You guys saw through that. This is an animal known for her face.
Yeah,
her
I figured that out.
Demeanor. Like her, it looked like she was always some emotion.
Oh, like sad dog.
Sort of sad, but a little bit angry.
Depressed dog?
Not a dog.
Oh shoot. It's
Jonah has it.
It's the cat that looks angry cat. Oh, it's gonna come to me.
I'm gonna save you.
Yeah.
It is Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat is correct.
I said it first. Blaise, who said it first?
Tie goes to the Jonah.
Great.
So,
okay, fine.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. Well done, guys. 7 out of 10. Jonah, first pod. How do you feel?
Feel great. Feel like we made a bunch of guesses there at the end and they all kind of worked out pretty well. Plus,
you sniped the theme on your first pod.
Yeah, it feels great. Plus, it's good to be around you guys.
Okay.
Jonah, you have the distinction of being somebody who came to Evil Trivia way back in the day, back when Blaise and I hosted, but also maybe even back when Leo hosted like non-Evil Trivia before Blaise and I even started getting into writing questions. Mm-hmm. Speak on that.
Yes, I would gladly. It has improved a lot. And that's not to say it wasn't good before. I would say it was plus. It had like a war of like 0.5. Now It's incredible. In fact, I try to hit up both bars, St. Dymphna's and also the other one that I've never been to, every single Tuesday at 7 p.m.
7:30. But get there
7:30 p.m.
Get there early to...
yeah, you need a seat nowadays. When I used to go to Evil Trivia before it was even called that, you know, if you showed up late, it would be completely fine because there would be enough seats and Graham was a nice, gracious host. Nowadays, I'm hearing that it is jam-packed in the bars. And the few that I've been to since I moved up here to Boston were absolutely filled to the brim in like a legal capacity, though, like a legal sense.
The way a fire marshal would be okay with.
Yeah, fire marshal.
I mean, I will say that in the last like month or so, it has been a regular occurrence to have multiple teams be sitting on the floor during trivia. Only at Dymphna's. At Radagast, it's a little bit easier to get a table. Well, anyway, thank you for that, Jonah. And before I let you guys go, a few things that I want to do. First, there were a couple questions that I left on the cutting room floor, which I think is like a fun tradition I've been doing in the podcast recently, which is like, here the questions did make it in, but now that you know the theme, let's see if you can get them quickly. Anyway, the first one is, what is the name of the federal civil rights law that prevents discrimination based on sex at any educational organization? What is the name of the federal civil rights law that prevents discrimination based on sex at any educational organization?
I believe this is Title IX, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Title fight.
Title fight. Oh, and by the way, really quickly in order, we had pillow fight, gun fight, street fight, knife fight, prize fight, snowball fight, food fight, cat fight. And then the second cutting room floor question is, in 2015, Netflix released the first of 4 television shows that take place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. These shows culminated with a team up season called The Defenders. Which of these shows was the final one of those 4 to release before The Defenders?
Moon Knight?
No, way
Moon Knight
later.
was way after. I feel like so that era was Jessica Jones. There was the guy who couldn't see the name I'm forgetting. But I think that was earlier on.
Daredevil. Is Luke Cage there? Cage fight, Luke Cage.
Yeah. Cage fight. Nice.
No. Which is which is one of the reasons why I cut it, because I was like, I guess the other one could fit.
Dang.
No, it's Iron Fist fight. Yeah. Yeah, but that is it. Well done, guys. A few other fun things I want to do. First, a couple fun facts from the round that I noticed while I was researching some of these questions. First is on the Swiss Army knife, fascinating little history for it. The first reference that we have to these like multi-tool pocket knives being carried around by people actually comes from Moby Dick. In 1851, Herman Melville mentions Sheffield contrivances of a common pocket knife, but containing blades of various sizes, screwdrivers, corkscrews, tweezers, pens, rulers, nail files, and countersinkers. The name Swiss Army knife was popularized by U.S. soldiers in World War II. So that like phrase Swiss Army knife, because if you're in the Swiss Army and you get it from Victorinox, you're not going to...
It's just a knife.
This is my Swiss Army knife. I think they called it some sort of like standard issue multi-tool or something like that. But the U.S. soldiers gave it that. And then Golden Gun, The Man with the Golden Gun was the final James Bond novel that Ian Fleming released, and the 13th Bond book overall. In the movie, Christopher Lee played the Man with the Golden Gun. Christopher Lee, we could probably do a whole podcast on this man's interesting life. He like fought in World War II. He has like a heavy metal band, super interesting guy. He was also Ian Fleming's cousin.
What?
Yeah, small world.
Wow.
Incredible antagonist in any big movie franchise. But yeah.
Well, Blaise, you texted Jonah in our group chat earlier that Jonah was going down, or maybe it was the opposite. Now it is time for our little head-to-head for Blaise and Jonah to go head-to-head on a few visual rounds from the archives of Evil Trivia. Guys, I have 3 visual rounds that are all movie and TV show related. And the way it's going to work is in a moment, I'm going to put up on screen 3 visual rounds. Well, one at a time. You'll see the visual round and you will draft like your guess. So if you think the first one is the movie, the drama, you will say, I take number 1 and the drama. For each image, we'll keep going until both of you get one wrong in a row. We'll move on to the next. And then we'll end with a free drink question as a potential tiebreaker or just potential last question. Here is the first one. You are naming. I went for all games, fights, that sort of thing, villains for my theming for the round. And you are naming for this one. These are all game shows and movies and TV shows, fictional game shows and real game shows. You are naming the movie or the TV show and the game show. Jonah, you are the guest. You can start. So you have to name both to get the point. Once again, movie or TV show and the name of the game show. Once again, some of these are real, some of these are fictional game shows.
Oh boy. So I need I need the show that it's based off of and the show that it's appearing on. So
yeah,
I'm going to make my first guess and you tell me if I'm doing the...
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
So for example, for number 2, I would say It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They appeared on Family Feud.
Yes, correct. And I gave the point for Family Feud in the bar, but technically in the show it's called Family Fight. But I gave that for the point in the bar. Blaise, over to you.
I believe 6 is quite an infamous episode of the TV show South Park, and they are on Wheel of Fortune.
That is correct. We do not have to replay that scene. Jonah, over to you.
I thought I would be stumped here. I actually feel good that number 1 is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire from Slumdog Millionaire.
Yes, very well done. Congratulations. Million rupee question. Blaise?
Ooh. I know 3 and 4, but I feel like 3, it's like a coin flip on what the movie is. I'll just go with 4 and take the point. That is an episode of Black Mirror. I believe it's called it's like A Million Merits or 15 or like 50 or 100 million merits or something like that. Black Mirror. And then the name of the game show is Hot Shot.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying the name of the game show was 50 Million Merits. Yes, Hot Shot is the name of the game show. Well done.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
Jonah, back over to you.
Oh boy. I mean, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw something out there. Were they doing Celebrity Jeopardy on SNL?
No, good guess though. Blaise?
3, I believe, is from the movie White Man Can't Jump, and that's just Jeopardy. She goes on to Jeopardy. Yeah.
Yeah. White men can't jump. That's fine. Yes, Jeopardy. Jonah, back over to you if you want to try to take a stab at number 5.
I do. I think that's American Idol. And is that the Denzel Washington movie where he gets drunk and flies the plane upside down?
I love that you think there's an American Idol scene in that movie, but no.
I haven't seen it.
Over to you.
My logic was like, he gets really drunk and starts daydreaming that he's on American Idol, but like his co-pilots are the...
I will wager a guess that that is from the show The Rehearsal, and I'll just go with American Idol, but I don't think it's...
You have the show correct. It is the fake American Idol-esque show where the judges are pilots, and the show is called Wings of Voice.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah.
That was an easier one back when that show was like that season was airing. Round number 2 is this is a bit of sort of an abstract one for the second thing you'll name. Let me switch over to the image. You are naming the movie. Yes, these are all movies for each of these. Name the movie, and you are going to tell me what the villain's overall goal is. Like, what is their evil plot in this in the given movie? I will give you I'll be very generous on the grading here. None of them are as basic as like world domination, world destruction.
So I go
Jonah,
first,
you're in second place. Okay. You'll go first.
Yeah, go for it.
So do we need the name of the villain too?
Yeah.
Nope. Just name of the movie, name of the movie, and then tell me what their evil plot is, basically.
All right. Well, number 2 is Avengers. Do I have to specify?
Nope. Franchise is fine.
Great. And my man's looking to collect all the Infinity Stones. Is that enough? I'm
going to give you that. What I was looking for was his overall goal, which is kill half of all living things. But I will give you that because for like 10 movies in a row, that was his goal. Yes, that's from Infinity War. And his goal is to snap when he has all the Infinity Stones. And his snap kills half of all living things. But Blaise, back over to you.
I believe one is from The Incredibles, and that is, I forget the name of the robot, but the antagonist is Syndrome, and I think he just wants, can it be as simple as like no more superheroes? He wants to kill all superheroes?
Exactly what I have written down.
Okay.
Quick aside, if either of you had that Incredibles DVD growing up, the extra features on that were unbelievably cool. They showed you a bunch of superheroes because they have that scene where they flash over like 50 heroes and they were like, oh, we should give all of them backstories. And you can like watch little tiny movies about all of them. So cool.
So good. I miss like DVD features being a pretty big thing. Maybe they still are, but I don't know. I don't have DVDs anymore.
Who would know?
Yeah.
Requiem for the physical media.
Yeah, we're bringing physical media back.
I loved the DVD features on Requiem for a Dream. I think we're back over to Jonah.
Yes.
We sure are. Well, I'm about to make a fool of myself.
But we've already done that.
It's only going to be memorialized on the internet forever.
Yeah.
But 3, that's Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. Now, the last time I saw this movie, I was 6.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure she wants to make a giant fur coat out of Dalmatians.
Yeah, that's it. Well done.
Thank God.
By the way, the score is 4-4 right now. Blaise, over to you.
Okay.
4, 5, and 6 are up for grabs.
I will take 4. I see my guy Mini-Me poking out of the corner there, so I believe that's Austin Powers. And
do you relate to him?
Sure. Yes. And the answer to this question is to destroy the Earth, I believe, or like destroy. I'm gonna say destroy the Earth.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, his goal is to get. First, he says $1 million, and they laugh at him, so he says $1 billion. Because he comes from the 60s and he's like, I want $1 million. And they all laugh at him. And they're like, yeah, sure. And he's like, I mean $1 billion. But yeah, destroy the Earth. Fine. Yep. Passable. Jonah, back over to you.
I mean, now if you said $1 billion, they'd laugh at you, right? Inflation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blaise?
It's your turn.
No, I know. I was just wanted to make sure
Jonah's
you heard the joke.
Jonah's looking for you to sell the joke a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because inflation. Totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. Let's...
Jonah, go ahead.
All right. I'm in trouble here for sure.
Sounds like it.
6 is an older movie.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and say... I mean, Is it Gone with the Wind, and his goal is to not go with the wind?
That is absolutely right, Jonah. Well done.
Thank you. Great.
No, it's not. Blaise, back over to you.
I think that this is now Goldfinger, number 6. I believe this is Goldfinger, in which case the villain is trying to just steal all of the world's gold or gold reserves, if that is the right identification of the movie.
Fine. It's destroy the gold supply. U.S. gold supply, destroy gold. That's fine. Jonah, back over to you.
Partial points.
Jonah, you can pass if you have no idea.
Well, 5.
Mm-hmm.
I see the flag of Poland in the background.
Okay, Blaise.
I will pass. I have no idea. I'm not going to wager a guess.
We're going to pass.
The movie Contagion, and his goal is to quarantine Poland.
It's antivirus. No, that is Watchmen. And the goal is either to stop all wars, or like his intermediate goal is like drop a giant squid on New York City.
How's that going to help him stop wars?
Basically,
he's just feeding calamari
how long
to people?
Of an answer? Yeah. His argument is that to stop the Cold War, the U.S. and the USSR need to team up against the common enemy, which is alien attack. I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to tell me how that's wrong, but okay.
Yeah. Charlotte, you have your instructions.
These last ones are all fights. And what I want you to do is I want you to tell me the name of the movie. They're all movies. And who is being fought, meaning the person not on screen. So they are all fighting something else, someone and something else, who is not on screen that is being fought for this round. Jonah is losing 6-4, so we'll start with Jonah. Name the movie and name who is being fought.
All right. 3 is Princess Bride, and the guy off screen is Inigo Montoya.
You've killed my father, prepare to die. That is correct. Blaise?
1 is, I assume you'll just accept Rocky. I think that's from the first
franchise.
Rocky movie. But
franchise is fine.
And I believe that is Apollo Creed. If I'm just looking at the shoulder.
That is Apollo. That is Apollo, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice profiling you did there. Back to Jonah.
I think 2. Actually, skipping 2. 5 is Anchorman.
Okay.
And off screen is Ron Burgundy and all the other people at the news station.
Yeah, Ron Burgundy is what I was looking for. Yes, that is correct. Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, and that is Vince Vaughn's character Wes Mantooth, which is one of my favorite names in all of cinema, fighting Ron Burgundy.
Graham, what does he say about his mother?
I don't remember.
Oh, he's like, something, your mother, Mantooth. And he goes, you leave Gloria Mantooth out of your mouth.
Happy Mother's Day. A belated
Happy Mother's Day, Gloria.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Blaise, you're winning 7-5.
Okay.
Opportunity here to sort of like really put Jonah into
extend the lead to 8-5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Kill Bill, and the person that Lucy Liu's character is fighting does not have a name, but I'll just call her the protagonist. It's Uma Thurman's character, I believe.
Fine. I was looking for the bride, but
okay,
that's
sorry.
fine.
Yeah,
I'll give it to you. Blaise is getting a lot of like technicalities here. Jonah, back over to you.
And this is why I protest this podcast.
I'm drawing the P in the air.
Mm-hmm.
No, okay, all right, whatever.
I don't get that.
Jonah.
No, could you
It's
explain?
It's a baseball joke.
P?
Blaise, you want to explain it?
No, because we are on minute 62 of the podcast. We should breeze by this. I'll explain it to you after we're done.
When I'm older?
When we're done.
Yeah.
It's a sex thing.
I'll explain it in post.
Jonah, go ahead.
Okay, so number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's King Kong, right? Who can King Kong fight in a fair fight? It's my man Godzilla. So I think it's Godzilla versus Kong. We're looking at Godzilla over there.
Is the movie Godzilla vs. Kong, and that is Godzilla vs. Kong. Well done. Blaise, Last one, number 6. Any idea?
I know the movie. I've been trying to think about who this person is fighting, but this movie is Mean Girls, and just based on who is not in the shot here, I will guess that it is one of the Plastics, or maybe Regina George in particular, but it is. That's my guess. Regina George, then. Regina George.
That's correct. Yeah, well done.
Okay.
It is Regina George from Mean Girls. All right, the score is 9-6 for 4 points. We're going to do a free drink question. For all the marbles, it's always been worth 4 points. Those of you who watch the podcast every week know that it's always worth 4 points. The Pulitzer Prize every year gives out money to every winner in every category that is not the public service category, which is the most prestigious one given to organizations. Tell me how much money the Pulitzer Prize gave out this year when the Pulitzer Prizes were just announced less than a week ago at the time of this recording. So it is a free drink question. Closest to the right number will get a point. Both of you can write your guess down in the chat, and I'll tell you when to send. I'll give you a countdown. Somebody has a nice mechanical keyboard.
Nope. That was just me typing loudly. My bad. I was trying to be quiet.
No, it's okay. You just have strong fingers. Lady fingers. You both have a guess?
Sure do.
Sure do. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, send for 4 points. Jonah guessed 3.5 million. Blaise guessed 1.5 million. The winner of a Pulitzer Prize that is not in the public service category gets $15,000. And there were, I think, 22, 23, whatever the math is here, $330,000. Blaise by a final score of 13-6. Blaise, you get the title belt for this episode of the Evil Trivia Podcast. Before I close us out, anything that you guys want to plug or say or anything like that? Jonah, we will start with you.
Yeah, I would love to actually talk about another prize because we're on the topic, and this is something that I've become recently obsessed with. It's called the Prix Guzman. It was the name of a prize given out by the estate of these dead rich French people. And the prize said, we will give you 100,000 francs for the first people that contact alien life.
Okay.
And they put a stipulation on it, and they said, but it can't be Mars because we all know there's aliens up there and that is way too easy.
Too close.
We have obviously never contacted aliens that we know of. So when those people were extremely long gone and dead, they just said, oh, we'll just give it to any space related thing. So the crew of the Apollo 11 in 1969 got money for contacting aliens, which is stolen valor. They didn't do that.
That's your plug.
If I'm going to plug anything, I'd say being kind to one another.
Okay, Blaise.
Speaking of long gone and dead, I would like to shout out the great former senator of Nevada, Harry Reid, and mainly his namesake airport.
It's Nevada, ma'am.
It's Nevada. I will be using said airport, so I just want to send all my best wishes to the people working there and all that, because I'll be
and the Reid family.
Yeah, and Harry Reid. I hope my flight is a smoother operation than his 40 years in the Senate. Ayo, mic drop.
Damn.
And follow me on Instagram. That's it.
Okay. Jonah.
Okay. Well, Blaise, are you there to gamble in Las Vegas?
No, I am there because that is the closest airport to the national park in Utah called Zion National Park that I will be going to. At the time of this recording, I'll probably already be there, barring anything that happens at Harry Reid Airport.
At the time of this recording, you were not already there.
At the time of the release of this recording, yeah. At the time of this recording,
as soon as we let you out of the
trivia
podcast
dungeon.
closet.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, I will relinquish you from the handcuffs of the Evil Trivia Podcast. Jonah, thank you for joining your first episode. I have a feeling we have many more for you in the future. Thank you for filling in. And thank you to our listeners who are still chugging along here at minute 79 or wherever we're at right now. Please follow us on Instagram at Evil Trivia. Please follow us on Patreon at Evil Trivia. Please come out to the bar and play in person. And finally, please buy a copy of my book, The Evil Trivia Book of Puzzles. It's a great time. Jonah has one over his shoulder, so I don't even need to hold it up. Guys, thank you for joining, and thank you to our listeners. We will see you next time on the Evil Trivia Podcast.